The Caledon Regeneration Partnership has rescued the village's wool store, which is a limestone and brick construction dating from 1823. The building was used during the First World War to store wool for making soldiers' uniforms. It's now a creche, providing families in the area with much-needed childcare. It employs 17 staff to look after 58 children. Revenue generated by the creche is supporting further conservation work in the village.
Back in about 2018, Caledon Regeneration Partnership found that there was a need for local childcare in the village. There was no nursery or childcare provision. Children were then leaving the village, going to different villages or different towns, and then that had a knock-on effect where those children then maybe went to school in those villages. 2 years, 3 years down the line, we have maybe 60, 65 children on the books here, and those are keeping those children local, and then they're going on to local schools, and we have seen an increase in the local school numbers. It also has created employment opportunities. There's 16 full-time staff at the wool store here as well. Well, the Caledon Regeneration has been instrumental from about 2005 in the whole of the village, particularly in the houses below us in Mill Street, the Beam Engine, the old courthouse where we have our office block. It's really finishing off Mill Street in a sense of the derelict buildings. So the building was listed and also on the buildings at risk register. It was quite tricky trying to fit childcare into an old building in a sense of a stone wall sharp, and we had to put wooden panelling that was sympathetic to the building. This project brings in an income stream to Caledon Regeneration, which then goes towards other projects in the village and other buildings.
Everybody in the local community loves it. You know, I have a wee Facebook page, we keep it updated pretty regularly. The whole community loves looking at it to see what the children of the community are doing. We created 16 jobs, a lot from the town, some from a wee bit further out. We do placements too for students, and you know, just even for socialisation part of it, you know, parents that don't need childcare are bringing the kids in just for a wee half day here and there just to get to know the children. Well, I think it's just so special because they took an old building and they tried to keep it as familiar as possible, and the children find it so exciting. They ask questions, they see the poster in the hall, they see the beams, they wonder why everything's here the way it is. You know, it is such a special building. I love to show it off. I love people to see it because it is something special that you don't get everywhere.
We are a not-for-profit charity. All our directors and board members are all volunteers, so you know, we delivered a vast project on a volunteer basis.